Schofield's new boyfriend and how he allegedly dated a 15-year-old when he was 27, and also how Brooke Schofield is defending him.
Brooke Schofield just snapped, and now her entire image is falling apart. Her engagement announcement was supposed to be a happy moment, but instead, it opened the floodgates. Accusations are flying. People are calling her fake, clout-hungry, and desperate. The worst part? She's not backing down. She's clapping back online like she's got nothing to lose, and the mess is only getting bigger. But that's just the beginning. It spirals from here.
Social media star Brooke Schofield has announced she is engaged. She uploaded a series of photos of her on holiday with the caption "Engagement Moon," and she showed off her huge diamond ring. Brooke confirmed her engagement to her fiancé, a man named Miles Canton. Now, not much is known about Miles. According to Brooke, the couple have been dating now for around a year, but he's reportedly 38 years old. Brooke is 28, and Miles is apparently the son of Neil Canton, who is a very high up movie producer.
Fans started questioning everything. Is she really in love, or is this all for show? Her ex-friend Tana Mongeau is noticeably silent, and that silence is loud. Comments flooded in asking why Tana didn't like the post, didn't comment, didn't even acknowledge it. And suddenly, people realized the canceled podcast co-hosts might not be friends anymore. Here's where the mask falls off. Now here's where it gets insane.
Reddit post says official engagement, and then these are the pictures I'll put on the screen. Hopefully you can see them, but it's like Brooke holding her hand up with a ring, and then the other one is her with Miles, and the caption says engagement/moon. Also, I'm really ill right now, so I sound absolutely diabolical. Someone said, I feel like she's gearing up to be a wholesome, I can't read that word, macho girly who loves her hubby influencer, but the fact we all know this man's past ruins it. Yes, traditional wife content in comments, she will probably be pregnant very quickly, but you can already see on the Reddit a lot of people are not a fan of Brooke, and that's what I'm gonna be honest, I don't really get the hate Brooke. So many people on Reddit and just online always shit on Brooke because obviously she had the past with the tweet she did, but I don't care what people say. I think people can learn and grow, and you can grow from your past, and I think people make mistakes. I don't know, I just feel really bad because loads of people give Brooke a lot of grief. Haven't they been together for less than a year? Yep, I think he got a tattoo of the day they met, which was in August. And yeah, I saw a couple of comments basically saying that this guy is like...
Brooke tried to spin it, said people were overreacting, said she and Tana are fine, but screenshots started surfacing. Unfollow counts, shady tweets, deleted TikToks. It wasn't just silence, it was tension. Fans pieced it together fast. The podcast wasn't just on pause, it was on life support. And Brooke? She was acting like everything was normal. But then everything changed. This next part, straight up wild. Instead of staying quiet, Brooke hit back, hard. She posted a video defending her relationship and taking subtle shots at jealous people. But viewers caught the shade instantly. She never said Tana's name, but she didn't have to. Every line felt like a dig. And just like that, the internet turned. People started dragging Brooke for playing the victim while hiding behind vague posts and fake smiles. The real chaos starts here. Brace yourself for this one. As all this unfolded, Brooke's fiancé stayed weirdly silent. No support, no defense, nothing. That only made things worse. Fans began to question everything about their relationship. Is it even real? Was this whole thing just a grab for attention after the podcast fell apart?
I know why Brooke and Tana are being weird about their breakup, and it's also why they're breaking up, okay? Let me explain. They keep emphasizing that they have different business decisions. This is one of them, okay? And this is Brooke, who is driving the ship right now. The way they handle scandals is what they are talking about when they say they have differences of opinion. Tana knows you just gotta roll with the punches. She doesn't care that some people think she's shit. It just is what it is. She's comfortable being a hot mess. Brooke is not, okay? Because Brooke grew up like the way she did, she's always tried to project a better image than what she is, like that she didn't come from a crackhead or whatever. So people think something bad about Brooke, she wants to correct it. She wants to find a way to like make herself look better to people and like project a better image. And you can't do that. You cannot project perfection on social media unless you're just gonna be like doing cooking videos or something. If you're gonna be a gossip queen and last, you have to be comfortable being imperfect, because it's the only way that you recover from scandals. Otherwise, scandals will take you down.
Every new post Brooke made got flooded with criticism. And now? She's not just fighting to save her reputation. She's fighting to prove she's not a fraud. And it gets even messier. This is where it all falls apart. Last year, when people figured out who Brooke Schofield was dating, it wasn't excitement. It was full-blown chaos. She started soft-launching her new boyfriend, Miles Canton, also known as Miles McFly, like it was some sweet love story. But behind the Instagram filters and cutesy captions, something dark was brewing. And it goes completely off the rails now. Just wait until you hear this part. It didn't take long for online sleuths to dig into Miles's past. And what they found? Disturbing. He's the son of Hollywood heavyweight Neil Canton, and he's been spotted hanging with Kendall Jenner and Sophia Richie. But forget the fame. What had people freaking out were the claims that Miles, then in his late 20s, had been involved with underage girls. It turns darker from here. Here's where the truth hits hard. One girl, Isabella, was reportedly still in high school when their relationship began. Fans uncovered old photos, suggestive comments, even bed selfies, TikToks, Ask.fm screenshots, Instagram tags, all pointing to something way too real. A creator named Becca blew the whole thing open with a viral video that made everyone stop and stare. But this next twist? Game-changing.
No idea that Brooke even had a new boyfriend, but I guess she announced it on the podcast like late October. So this is Brooke's new boyfriend. His name is Miles McFly. According to the forums, Miles McFly is now 37 to 38 years old. Back in the day, his late 20s, he was dating Isabella, who is a model. And Isabella is now 26 years old, but when she dated Miles, she was allegedly like 15 to 16 years old, making her a minor. This photo was posted in 2014 of the both of them. This photo of Isabella was posted in 2015, according to Miles' comments. And Isabella's comment on top, it seems like they were definitely together. And it looks like Brooke has been busy defending her man in her comment section. She tells someone, "Do you know what a huge difference there is between being friends with someone who's always at your best friend's house and having a relationship with a literal teenager?" So Brooke is saying they were just friends. Brooke is talking about here, allegedly Sophia Richie was dating one of Miles' best friends at that time. So she's saying that Isabella and Miles were just hanging out as friends because their best friends were dating.
Brooke tried to clean it up and made it worse. She jumped on TikTok, calling the photos fake and blaming cosplayers for pretending to be her friend group. She swore it was all made up, that Miles and Isabella were just friends. But nobody was buying it. Fans didn't need a label to see how wrong it looked. The photos, the flirty emojis, the timelines, it all painted a disturbing picture. But it didn't end there. The drama only gets deeper. After she announced her engagement this week, the whole scandal resurfaced like wildfire. Brooke doubled down, defending Miles all over again. A TikTok user named Ashlyn called her out, slamming the engagement and calling Miles a predator. Ashlyn didn't hold back, even bringing up Brooke's past patterns, her behavior, and how fast the relationship moved. And Brooke? She just kept fighting instead of listening. Things went downhill fast. This next part? Straight up wild. After Ashlyn's viral video called out Brooke for ignoring all the red flags, things exploded. Ashlyn didn't hold back. She warned Brooke that Miles was love-bombing her, manipulating her, and dragging her down fast. Fans in the comments agreed. But Brooke, she brushed it off with a fake smile and a fragile defense. But it gets worse. The real chaos starts here.
So yesterday I made a negative comment about somebody's appearance on their video, okay? And I want to talk about it. Every single day I see tens of thousands of horrible, nasty, disgusting comments about myself. And everybody around me will tell me, you know, don't stoop to their level. You are above that. You are too classy for that. And no, I'm not. I've always found it interesting because someone will post the most horrible, rancid video about me ever. And then when I comment on it, immediately the responses are like, "Girl, you are so embarrassing, fighting for your life in the comments." Like, yeah, I am.
Brooke Schofield's engaged, which I don't know if it's like a hate train. I feel like there's, I see a lot of love, see a lot of people not happy about it. I saw just a comment of her talking about someone's bangs, and that became a whole on my Instagram. I was asking this. Jimmy, I'll scroll through and show that I'm not just making this a hot topic. But literally it was the most requested thing to talk about. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. She was engaged. I said, okay, good for her. This is a year after the Clinton Kane series. Everyone's like, wow, that's pretty fast. But we also...
Yeah, I thought they just had started dating. I didn't think that as well.
Like,
But
yeah.
if you... Go for it.
Right. So, and she's like, oh, I've only shown him twice. I don't know why people are mad.
Right, because it's not as fast as people think it is. Because she doesn't
seen
show
much.
him that much, but they've been
Well,
together
that's
for a while.
healthy, though, to not put everything online, your relationship or whatever.
Right. People were not happy. I guess like it's hard. I guess like his dating history people weren't happy about. But then do you blame Brooke? I don't know. She's like defending. I don't know.
But I do remember her saying, I'm never defending a man ever again after the Clinton Kane thing. And so that, I think, is...
Girl, we just gotta let the defense rest.
Maybe just let everybody just have their little chatty moment.
Yeah, I think if you're not planning on making, just my opinion, I haven't seen Brooke in a while. I never want to do a hate train, especially like we're getting engaged. I don't know the lore. If you're not gonna make your relationship public, I think you gotta, like, it's like almost like the kid thing, right?
Here's where the truth hits hard. Brooke then brought up the original TikTok, claiming it was unfair, that it used her borderline personality disorder against her. She said she shared her trauma to help people, not be mocked. But the damage was already done. By playing victim while attacking others, Brooke revealed exactly who she is. And at this point, no one's buying it. This part left everyone stunned. Ashlan came back with one of the most brutally honest videos of the saga. She admitted it. Her video wasn't made out of hatred. It was made because she needed money. Plain and simple. TikTok paid better than her job, and she knew the Brooke drama would get views. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, she said. But then everything changed. Here's where the mask falls off. Ashlan explained she was a fan. She had watched Brooke's show, followed her content, and related to her. But seeing Brooke ignore red flags, that hit too close to home. Ashlan, who also lives with BPD, said she recognized the spiral. She didn't want to tear Brooke down. She wanted her to wake up. But even as she said it, she didn't back down from her criticism. It turns darker from here. The drama only gets deeper. Ashlan made it clear she wasn't sorry for calling Brooke out. She believed Brooke was defending a predator and never properly apologized for her racist past. That wasn't hate, that was accountability. But in a wild twist, the back and forth shifted. Ashlan cracked a joke about being enemies to lovers and told Brooke she still found her hot. Now here's where it gets insane. And then, total chaos. Brooke actually responded. At first, it seemed like a joke. Okay, fine, they ate. Then she told people to stop tagging her, saying she'd already accepted the offer. Suddenly, what started as a viral takedown turned into weird internet flirting. Fans were confused. Was this playful? Was it performative? Was Brooke deflecting again? It goes completely off the rails now. But this next twist, game-changing. While everyone was distracted by the back and forth with Ashlan, the Brooke and Tana tension kept bubbling underneath. People online were still convinced they weren't friends anymore. Their podcast, canceled, had gone quiet. And when they finally sat down with Amari for a new episode, things still felt off. It didn't end there. Just wait until you hear this part. Amari tried to laugh it off. He said it was all assumptions, that if Brooke and Tana really hated each other, they wouldn't be sitting on the same couch or touring together. But fans weren't buying it. Some pointed out the obvious. They were still under contract. Just because they were in the same room didn't mean they were okay. And it gets even messier. Here's where the truth hits hard. Tana and Brooke insisted they were like sisters. That they bicker but don't hate each other. That the podcast ending had nothing to do with drama. But the public wasn't convinced. Too many clips. Too many cold glances. Too many deleted posts. Brooke's spiral didn't just expose her messy love life. It cracked open her whole world. They tried to play it off, but the damage was done.